So hello everyone and welcome back to my Unreal Engine for Beginner tutorial series. So last time I showed you how you can create your first project using this Unreal Engine 4. So in today's video what we're going to be doing is taking a brief look at this Unreal Engine 4 user interface. So this user interface is provided for us by our open system. Open system is called shortly known as the OS. So let's dive into our subject again. So before doing that, before starting the tutorial, let's open up the project that we created on the last video like this. So open up your Unreal Engine 4 project browser using the desktop shortcut or using the Epic Games launcher that I showed you how to install on my first video. So just select your UE for beginner project, then click open project, so it will open up the project for you. So let's start. So I'm gonna break down this tutorial into few parts as the menu stripe, which is this stripe we can see on the bottom, and the toolbar, which is very important, and the world outline palette, and the details panel, and content browser, and lastly the viewport. So let's discuss about more detailed ones first. So here we have, first I'm going to start with this menu stripe. So menu stripe is here we can see there are four using this menu stripe we can get four menus as file, edit, window, help. So in this file menu we can see you can edit your you can open up your projects, you can load or save your project and this data validation, actors, and these other tools. So in using this option we can create a new level like this third person example map, and here you can open a level that is stored on your content browser, and from this you can save your current level that you have opened, and you can save a duplicate of this the same level, and you can save all the levels that you have made changes, and you can open an asset using this, and you can save all the files that you have modified. So here you can choose the files that you need to save, and you can connect to source control. You can create a new project using this one. So I showed you how to create a new project using this Unreal Engine for the last video. You can refer to it using the link in the description, and here you can open your project, open a project that you have already created. You can make a new C++ class, and you can export your project. Export means here this package project means it's exporting, that means export your project as a game, so we can run it through a shortcut only like this, like a real game. So here you can cook content for Windows, so you can validate data and import into level. You can import assets, actors into your level. You can export all the things into your project. You can export the selected ones. You can add a favorite level. You can open up your recent levels using this, and you can open up your recent projects. So you can quit this project using this exit one, or else you can use this close. So next we have this edit menu. You can undo your the clicking on, so you can do it just like this. So undo clicking on actors, we can do it repeatedly until we get a clear project. So here you can redo clicking on actors. This will be just redo, and clicking actors means what we have recently undone, the undo action that is here. So here you can put your undo history. You can cut your the selected objects in your level. You can copy the object, you can paste it, you can duplicate it, you can delete it, you can open up this area preferences, you can open up project settings, you can open up your plugins. So here you can toggle your these palettes over here. So you can add the sequencer recorder tab, you can add sequencer window, you can add the details panel, you can add maximally you can add 4 details panel to your interface. You can add editor modes. Editor modes means I'm gonna do another. I'll just explain them in more detail in my future use. I have already planned for them, so I'm not going to talk about all of these things in this video. So here you can add 2 viewports, 3 viewports, you can add 4 viewports, you can add camera shape preview, environment light mix, and hierarchical and the outline, layers, levels, face actors, statistics, toolbar, world outline, world settings of here. So if we tick one of these, we can see them. So here, this is my world settings. So I think that would be enough for this Windows one. So you can get help from if you have problems about this Unreal Engine 4. So I think that would be enough for this menu strap. Let's move on to our next part, which is the content browser. So content browser is the place which stores all the assets and assets that we have added from the marketplace. We have imported, we have created. So here we can see the folders. We can create new items for this. In this content browser, we're using this right mouse button. So just right click, then you can create a new folder. You can import assets from your computer. You can create new grouping classes, levels, materials, particle systems. So that's how we do it. So you will learn all of these tools while we go more deeper into this tutorial series. So here you can, for example, I'll create a folder. So we can name it as UE4 underscore beginner. So just click and press enter. So it will save it. So save that name. So you can open it using double clicking on it. Then you can create a blueprint class like this. So like this, you can create an actor class, you can create a pawn class, you can create a character class, player controller, game mode base, actor component, and scene component. So you can browse all the classes using this. You can search for them. So you can modify your assets using this right click. You can open up them using the double clicking the left mouse button. And so, and another thing in this Unreal Engine is this auto save. So it will save up recover something just like an auto recovery file if your engine got crashed, because this Unreal Engine is crashing a lot. So let's and we can add or import assets using this one. You can filter this content browser, so you can see all your basics, and you can filter blueprint classes. So here these are the blueprint classes that are currently in my engine. So you can reset your filters, so you can get this little thing over here, so you can provide, so you can move out your content browser to another tab, so it would be a lot easier. I recommend if you choose the customize your interface like this, so it would be much easier. So now as you can see, we have lots of space for our viewport, and so here we can use hold control key and scroll up and scroll down to make things more easier. So you can add this, so you can see them like this. It's more tidy than before. So I think that would be enough for this, and we can save all the modified assets using this. So I think that would be enough for this content browser part, because I'm gonna do another video for this content browser in more detail. So here next I'm going to talk about this world outline palette. So world outline palette is the palette that shows all the objects that are in the current all the objects that are present in the currently opened projects. So as you can see all the objects that are present in this third person example map. So if you select one of your objects using using your viewport, you can see them selected on your world outline palette too. So there's no much thing to talk about in this world outline palette. And next you can have you can see this details panel. So details panel, so we can modify the actors in this our level using this details panel. So if you change something from this details panel, it would be applied for your what do you mean, the object that is selected in your viewport. So next I'm going to talk about this toolbar. So toolbar is one of the most important parts of the viewport. So here we have the save current, which allows you to save the current level. You can here you have this source control one, so you can create a source control. So here you have this modes panel. So modes panel is a bit different. So as you can see here, I have this place actors panel. So here it's what do you mean, the select tool is ticked. So if I tick this landscape one, this you can see what would happen. So I tick it. So as you can see, this modes panel, this place actors panel moved out, and this landscape panel, this would get here. So here you have this landscape one. So I'm not going to do about landscape foliage brush editing, which another name for geometry editing, and this mesh paint. I'm going to do separate videos for all these tools. So by default it would be this place actors one. So that means this select. So you can open up your content browser using this. You can go to open the Epic Games launch and open the marketplace using this. You can edit your project settings using this. So here you can hide your viewport using this. You can enable the volume. So here you can open up your project settings. So here you can open up your level blueprint and the blueprint classes. So like this. So you can create a new blueprint class. You can edit this game your game mode. Game mode not overridden. I don't know much about it, but I'll do another video on this game mode not overridden one too. So when I try get more knowledge about it, so here you have you can open up your level blueprint, which manages all the blueprint classes and ones that is based on your this level. So that blueprints, those changes would be applied only for this level, and you can open up your blueprint your blueprint classes that are saved in this content browser. So you can create a new cinematic using this. So here you can add a level sequencer, you can add a master sequence, so you can build your project using this. So I don't need to build my project, so I'm just gonna stop building. And this building takes a lot of power from our computer. So here you can play test your game using this play one. So you can launch this level on the PC as a real game. So for an example, if I press play, so by default it would play in your viewport, but in my case I have changed this I'm not playing it in the selected viewport, I'm playing it in a new window. So yeah, so here it plays in a new window, so I can test my game. Wait a second, it would load up. So now this, as you can see, this window opens up, so we can see this the game that is our game. So here it is simple, we can move around using this WASD keys, we can jump using this space key, and they haven't Epic Games and the Unreal Engine developer team added a sprinting to our walk-run things, we can add them. So I'll show how to do them in my 3D game tutorial series. So we can jump, there's not such thing to do in this game. So we have no obstacles, we have nothing, we can just only run around, jump, do those stuff. So we can press escape key to get out from this play view. So you can, by default it would play for the first users. By default it would play like this. So here it will the same game that I played on the in a new window plays on your viewport now. So like this. So you can use this F1 key to show. If you press the F1 key, it would show your mouse cursor. But in my case, I can't press this F key because it would mute my audio. So I'm gonna set that to this new editor window, so it will play it again in this large window. So I think that would be enough for this toolbar. So let's move on to the last part of our video, so which means the viewport. So there's no such thing to talk about this viewport because we have talked about them in the previous chapters too. So you already know this playing thing now. You can toggle your game view using this G key. So if you pressed G, it will show the game view. So if we press B again, we can see this designing view, which means we can see these arrow like things, so they are so too ugly. But so we can press B to see the radius that is covered by something just like a mesh bound or something. So currently we don't have any mesh bound on this level, so we can press mesh bound using like this. And mesh bound stands for this navigation one. So here you have this narrow mesh bounce volume. Just drag and drop it for your level. So you can see the radius. If you press P, you can see the radius that is covered. So in my case, I have already pressed P. So if you press P again, so that green colored top will be gone. If I press it again, so we can scale it. So this narrow mesh bound is mostly used in when creating an enemy AI or something. So just like if you want an AI, if you want something an NPC that walks all around this world, we need this narrow mesh bound thing to tell the engine what is the area that NPC should walk. In our case, we don't have any NPC or AI here, so I'm just gonna delete it. So I'm gonna teach you how to do them in my create a game tutorial series, because I'm not gonna create any game in this tutorial series. I'll mostly use this narrow mesh bound in my action RPG series, first person shooter game series. And I forgot to tell that we can move around this viewport using WASD keys. So we can hold right mouse button, move forward using W, move back using S, we move left using A button, you can move right using D. You can zoom in your level by holding right left mouse button. You can use the mouse scroller too. So I think that would be enough for today's video. So in the next video, I'm going to be doing a short intro to these plugins. So here we have these plugins. So I'm going to do that video. I'm going to put a video on the plugins now. And I must tell you that now I'm currently working on a website for my channel. So once I finish working on that website, I'll put the link so you can get all. Once I start my create a game tutorial series, you can take the project files using that web. So you can get all the newest and coolest news about my channel and new updates from that website. You can donate this channel using that one. So I think that would be enough for today's video. See you in the next video, which I'm going to teach you about plugins. So till that, and if you like this video, please leave a like and comment, subscribe if you are new to my channel. So goodbye.